Hello, it's Randy Duck and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got two replays for you in the meme of the SU-152 Russian tech tree tank destroyer using the meme Derp gun. But before we get into those replays, there is one other thing I want to tell you today, that, you know, as the title says, I'm doing a giveaway. It's the first time I've done a giveaway, but now I've got sort of the CC. I do have a few tanks I'm able to give away each month, and I wanted to start doing that just as a thank you, really, for everyone's support in the channel. Because when I first started it, I don't think I would have ever thought I would have got this far. You know, I'm getting close to 1,000 subs now, and it's amazing. And all you have to do to enter that, if you follow what I put in the description, but essentially post a comment on the channel with hashtag T42. So that's hashtag T42 with a higher case T. Put a comment in the channel for that. I will then run a random generator in the comments, and someone will win the T42, which is a tier 8 premium medium tank. So yeah, I'll be giving that away, and what I'll probably do is early next week I'll run the draw, and then whoever wins, I will just respond to the comment, let them know they win, and they'll get given that tank. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's it for me, Ramble, and that's all you need to do for the competition. So essentially just follow the description, but let's get on with the replay. So as we say, we've got two games for you. The first game, we're incredibly bottom tier. And we're on Prok, which is obviously a very good map. Well, it's a map I like anyway, and it's got potential. I am using the stock gun because the stock gun on this tank is an absolute meme. It's a Derp gun which has 700 alpha, but you'll notice I've got full heat and just HE, which is not something I'd usually do. I don't really fire heat that often. But this tank, it's got 250 heat with 700 alpha. It's a meme. It's absolutely hilarious. So you just watch this T42 light tank here. We're having an aim up. Oh, there we hit that shot that way. We absolutely slap a tier 9 tank there, and he gets taken out. We hit him for over 700 damage. And that absolute meme. And then obviously, if you can't pen something, you can swap to the HE rounds. Which have like 80 or 90 pen, something like that, but have 900 alpha. So essentially, with the big caliber of the gun, you can always do splash damage. You know, you can just hit them to 300 on, even if you don't pen them. So it is a fun tank to play. It is situational. I mean, it's one of those ones where some games you just can't do anything, where others you can just, you're hitting these shots, and it's, you know, it's just hilarious. Like, sometimes you're taking the shots and you miss because it is obviously a Russian. It's not very accurate, but it can be incredibly fun to play. But yeah, so here we are in Prok. We've gone into this position. Now we've taken out the light tank. There's only one light tank remaining. If we can take out him, then I'm not going to be too concerned to get lit, because this position I'm in, this tank does actually have good camo, so as long as stuff's not full sending over, it's a good position for me to just get a few snipe shots in a tank like this. So you see this Conqueror gets lit. We're going to go for his lower plate with the heat. Hopefully it hits, and it does, and we just put ourselves up to 1400 damage. You notice I keep turning around and looking at that heavy tank behind me. It's just me being mindful that obviously I've got good concealment values in this tank, like the whole line has got quite good camo. But obviously the E75 behind me doesn't have very good camo. So if he gets lit and I'm in front of him, they might go to shoot him and then end up shooting me. So that's why I'm just keep having a look. I'm just keep being mindful just to make sure that doesn't happen. But obviously I am bottom tier. I don't have a lot of armour. I don't have a lot of hit points. So I've got to be careful. You know, if I do get get lit up in an awkward situation, I'm probably going to die pretty quickly, but that's all you can do when you are in a bottom tier tank like this. We go for another shot at the Conqueror. You see we had the HE loaded, and we just do 300 damage. But now we're going to swap to the heat. We've stayed locked on to his lower plate, or where we believe his lower plate is. We're hoping we're going to get another shot in if he hasn't moved, and we do. We managed to finish him off there. taking out a tier 9 tank and putting us up to 2,000 damage in this tank destroyer. This game's looking pretty one-sided at the moment. I mean, it's 15-12, so it's not completely won. But just look at the map control we've got. You know, we're spread across against all the ridges, which is nice. We're pushing down here. We've just sort of taken control of this map, and I sense it's not going to be long until this game is over. So every shot counts now. We get one into that tiger, taking him off. We're just waiting for a shell to come in just to see where we're going to shoot. We're probably going to go for this medium tank. Unfortunately, sorry, heavy tank. Unfortunately, we don't manage to hit that one. So we just got to stay patient and just wait to see if we can get any more shots in. This E75, it could be we can obviously pen the lower plate, but it could be awkward. If he, with 250 heat, we can go through it, and obviously heat doesn't lose pen over distance, and we do go through it, putting us up to 3,000 damage, and slapping the shot into him there. And now we're going to hopefully get another one in. We can potentially finish him off if we high roll. Obviously we've got 700 alpha, so we do high roll, but he does get shot first. We do take him out, putting us up to 3,500 damage, 300 assistance. There's 7 tanks left, and we're just looking for some more shots basically. I don't want to move too far forward just because I don't want to. I'm hard aimed in, and I know there was a tank there, so I'm kind of waiting for him to get lit, because if I can just get a nice shot in, I'd love to get another 700 alpha shot in. This tiger gets spotted up, but he gets quickly shut down by our team. I know there was like the tier 9 American autoloader heavy, which was down at the back, and there you go, gets spotted, the T42 E1. We go for a shot in. Unfortunately, we bounce. That's a shame, because that would have been another 700 damage. I'm not expecting to get another shot in, but we're gonna go for it anyway. We're aiming for his cupola, and we do actually hit that shot, putting us up to 3,700 damage, 383 assistance. So what's left to get to the result scheme before we move on to our second replay, which is a big one. So we get ace tanker, we get the medal, I think, for killing 3 tank destroyers, 2 tiers, or 3 tanks 2 tier higher than us, putting us top of the leaderboard, and a fairly decent result. But just stay tuned, because the next replay is a really big one, so I will see you in a bit. Okay, so thanks for staying with us for the final replay of the video. We are on Mali, and we are on a tier 8 game this time, so we're sort of middle pack, and we go on to have a very nice game indeed. So there's 2 light tanks in enemy team, no fun police, so that's good. And we're going to go to sort of the usual position I like to start off with, at least in like a stealthy tank destroyer, and see if we can get any early shots crossing, maybe in some of them pesty lights. If we get a nice big shot into one of them early, it'll be really good. But we're going to move up, and we're just going to get into these initial bushes at the start and to see if we can get in any early shots in, to see what gets lit up, and just go from there, really work out what we're going to do from there. So we're in this position, like I say, it's quite nice. We've got a nice bush, we've got a bit of cover. We see this Barassin. Now, I probably shouldn't have took that shot, because that was very risky, but if I hit him, then I would have, I would have took half of his health away, and then that would have been really nice, because obviously that's a very dangerous tank in a map like this, where it's got all that camo mobility and a nasty gun. So I took that sort of risk reward. Unfortunately, I don't hit him, but I also don't lose any hit points, so it's not the end of the world. So we've gone into our sort of secondary location. Now we're having a look at the map. It looks like the majority of our team are pushing the hill. I am going to stay this side, because we do have, basically from here I can get shots up into the hill, and also get shots at the stuff which then push down the ice road. Ideally, I'd like the stuff that push down the ice road to get spotted up before they get too close, because otherwise it's going to put me in a real awkward situation. I get lit up here by that brass, I pull back. Fortunately, I don't lose any hit points there, and also I do get 600 assistance, so it wasn't terrible. But now we've got a few opportunities to shoot in the hill, and you see I just slapped that tiger there. Oh, so not tiger, but the VK. Pretty much one shot on him, giving us a 580 damage. And now we're just seeing if we get a few shots in up on the hill, while sort of just being aware of the situation behind me. But there's not a lot I can do really. I'm in the stealthy TD, but this tank, this Barracuda gets lit up going for the open. I probably rushed that shot. I could have let that aim in a little bit more, which is a shame because I've just missed out slapping him for 700 hit points, and now he's able to get his clip away. But it looks like he's stopping for the shots, and I'm hoping I might be able to get a second opportunity at this, and we do. And we roll big on him there. I think we'll roll well over 700, putting him on a one-shot to pretty much anything now. The other stuff is just out of my render range, and I don't want to move from this location because I've got a medium to my right, so if I poke too high he's going to spot me. So my best bet is just trying to stay below his sort of cupola so he can't actually spot me where his hatch, and then just try and just you see me getting these shots in up at the hill, and you see I keep, every time I'm shooting I'm spinning around just to make sure I haven't got any shots yet, because I know at one point they're going to push a little bit further through the stuff down the ice road and I will have shots. So I'm just keeping myself aware of that situation. But this 45 TP is pushing me, so he's going to be a nuisance. At the moment, although he's really close to me, he obviously isn't quite in my proxy circle, so he's not spotting me. I don't really want to move, because the second I move I'm going to lose camo value for moving, so I won't be a stationary tank. And he might have a chance to spot me, so I'm trying to be really careful there. But it looks like he's actually got around us now, so we're probably going to have to pay our attention to him in a minute. We did just take out an OD, which is a nice, puts us up to 2,000 damage. But our team are losing. We've got this Super Hellcat and this 45 TP coming around. We're going to go for the Super Hellcat first because he's the quickest tank, and if he gets behind us he will kill us in no time at all. Unfortunately we do take him out, but then we get lit. We get some fortunate with some bouncers there. We're having to try and now push around into cover to protect us from the hill, and we need to take out this 45 TP quickly, which we do, to have any chance of surviving here. We're trying to lose our spot so we can now pay our attention to the hill and see if we can help out our remaining guys on the hill, to try and get any cross shots into him if the shots present us. This Tiger 1 does present us with a shot. We slap a shot into him, we low roll on that one, but we do get one in. It's a shame now I don't have the HE loaded. We just spotted this Iron Rain, and obviously we could pen him easily with the HE, probably hit him for 900. But we do get one in. I'm now just hoping that he's on a reload. He gets taken out anyway, putting us up to 4,000 damage. But it looks now like we're losing on this hill, even though pretty much all of our team went to the hill, and I was doing damage to the hill as well. We do unfortunately lose that one. But I'm going to try and get a few shots in now. We do get a nice one into that VK, putting us up to just shy of 5,000 damage. But we're in a 3 versus 6 scenario. Although a lot of the tanks are low health, apart from this Hawk 12. We're going to try and get a shot into him, and we go for a shot there, and unfortunately that missed, and that causes us a real problem, because if he would have hit that shot, we would have put him on a one shot, and that would have put pretty much all these remaining tanks left on a one shot to me, bar this general. But we do get one into the general there. We then eat a few in return trying to escape, but we've now put pretty much all the tanks on a one shot, and we need to at the moment, because if we have any chance of winning this game, we've got to kill tanks, because we're in a 2 versus 6 scenario here. We're in a tier 7 tank. We're not in a good position. We're just hoping to try and finish them off. I'm trying to poke, keep poking, just because I can't run, because I'm never going to outrun a Hawk 12. And this is where it kills me, him not being on a one shot, because he comes around full send. We get a shot into him. Had I hit the other shot, I would have just killed him, and now he wouldn't be behind me. So yeah, that did hurt missing that tank, but that's just one of those things. Obviously, I am sniping in the Derp gun, so it is what it is. Now I'm in an awkward situation, because now I'm not poking up the other enemy team. I know are going to be advancing on my position, so I'm going to try and get down into this dip and hope I can kill the light tank, just so I can try and make it so I've only got one angle to have to be fighting at. Unfortunately, this is where the Hawk 12, he gets a shot into me there. Actually, I think I blocked that off my gun. It damaged my gun, so that was pretty fortunate. I say he is a one shot, and this has put me in an awkward situation because I'm now boxed in. We get unspotted. I'm gonna get killed by this Hawk 12 if I stay here. So now I'm gonna have to push round and hopefully I can take something out. Here's a general we put on the one shot earlier. We finish him off. We're gonna keep pushing round. I'm in a horrible situation, aren't I? We've got this Hawk there. We've got tanks behind us. We're in a 1 versus 5. It's not being too confident, but this Tiger comes round. We get one into him for good measure, just to pick up another kill, and then we do finally have to admit defeat. But we hanged on there for as long as we possibly could. And I actually think if I would have killed that Hawk 12, I would have had half a chance of winning that. But nonetheless, we lost, but we still come top of the team because it was a tier 7 tank and we got 6 kills, just shy of 7,000 damage. High caliber, ace tanker, 1,000 assistants, so we had like 8k combined. So it was a really good game, even though we lost. I really enjoyed that one. And I do think if I'd have hit that Hawk 12, I think I may have won that game. I just had a hunch. But it is what it is. I hope you enjoyed watching that one. As always, just remember, obviously we've got the giveaway. If you just need to follow the description follow the description to how to enter. Basically, just put the hashtag T42 in the comments section, and I will run a generator sort of early next week, and the lucky winner will win a tier 8 premium tank. So as always, thank you for watching and happy tanking.
Enemy in sight. Hadouken!